film a lot of homes remodels every single year, and I want to give you my take on the latest in kitchen design trends. Now, this is based off the builders and contractors I deal with and what their customers are actually asking for or installing in their homes. So this is real-time, actionable information that hopefully you can use. Let's dive into it. I've seen a lot of white kitchens over the past several years, and light and bright is still popular, but we're seeing a slow, steady move away from an all-white kitchen. I'm starting to see a lot more light and natural wood tones, maybe white uppers with a stained base cabinet or a stained island. It gives it a more organic feel, but still, again, light and bright. Now, some folks still like the light and bright, but they want a little pop of color. They might put that into the island. I've seen blues, I've seen greens, I've seen yellows, I've even seen darker stains, all to add a little bit of color and pop in the kitchen. In some of the homes remodels I've seen, people have gone completely away from white and they've put in some warmer tones. Maybe it's a darker stain, a grayish stain, even an espresso. But again, a slow move away from the all white. In addition to the changes in color, folks are starting to make some upgrades in the cabinets. For example, with the cabinet doors, I'm starting to see more raised panels. Gives it a more elegant look. But if the homeowner is still choosing to do a shaker style, I'm seeing them have an inlay in the cabinet. It gives it a more finished look on the panel. And depending on the kitchen size, I'm seeing things like spice racks being added, small appliance garages, roll-out shelving for better access. They have soft closed doors and drawers added in there. And of course, lazy Susans in the corner cabinets giving you a lot more storage capacity. And since increased storage is such a hot button these days, I see more and more homeowners adding taller uppers, maybe even like a 42-inch upper cabinet, and they finish it off with a nice crown at the top. And on that idea of increasing storage, they're either opting for a walk-in pantry, or they'll add a cabinet pantry that's both taller and deeper, and then they install those roll-out shelves to maximize that capacity. I'm even starting to see more homeowners add a bank of cabinets extending from the kitchen into the dinette, or the morning room, whatever you want to call it. And what that does is it gives them a lot more kitchen storage. Plus, it can be used as a coffee or wine bar station. Kitchen islands are getting much larger. People are using it for food prep, eating at the island, and of course it's great for entertaining if you're serving dishes and platters. The other thing a larger island provides them is if they don't have a kitchen that has an outside wall where they can place a sink, they're opting to put that sink in the island. And when that sink is placed in the island, you typically have the dishwasher right adjacent to the sink. And then you would also probably have a cabinet with the dual trash recycle bin. And if the island's large enough, some folks are opting to add a wine fridge and some even a microwave. But for certain, these kitchen islands are getting larger. They're getting wider and they're getting at least 4 feet in depth. When it comes to appliances, stainless steel is still an overwhelming favorite. They might add some colors in there here and there, but it's still the stainless steel. But probably the biggest change I'm seeing in appliances is the move away from the microwave hood. Folks are instead installing full range hoods, and they come in a variety of styles and designs. And when it comes to the range hood, the ones I really like are the ones that match the cabinetry style, these wooden paneled hoods. I think they're really sharp, and you can have them contrasting the cabinetry or blending in. More and more I'm seeing the cooktop separated from the actual oven. You might have a double oven or the oven paired up with a microwave all built into the cabinets. I'm seeing that more often, and then the cooktop is actually separate with maybe some nice drawers for pots and pans beneath. That's some improved functionality there from a cooking standpoint. Nearly every home I go into has backsplash in the kitchen. It's very rare to see one without it. And they really vary in style and color because it's really a chance to personalize your own kitchen for the colors that you're interested in or what you want it to work with. But what I am seeing in the backsplash is still cleaner looks overall. And then when there's a range hood, the backsplash will often go all the way to the ceiling. Folks are now taking their countertops and maybe using that same material on the backsplash. You have no grout lines, it's a clean look. Nearly every countertop surface I see in the kitchen is a stone material. I almost never see any type of laminate. If I do, it's being ripped out during remodel. And as for the stone, I'm actually seeing more quartz than granite. They're both very good, very durable. And as for the color waves, most of the countertops I see are very light. They work well with the organic tones going into kitchen cabinets. They work well with the darker cabinets. So overall, you can almost work with any color wave on the cabinets with a white or light stone countertop. And with today's stone countertops, nearly every single one being installed is treated, so they're virtually maintenance free, just soap and water, and they clean up nicely. Folks are taking the time to consider their lighting choices. It's no longer just that center light fixture in the kitchen that casts a shadow whenever you're standing at the counter doing food prep. Folks are adding cans of lights strategically to give you nice down lighting to illuminate the entire area. Above the island, or if it's still a peninsula, they're putting nice decorative pendants there. That's mainly for the ambience that it provides. And then of course the under cabinet LED lighting, not only decorative, but great task lighting for the area you might be cooking in and so forth. Now as for flooring in the kitchen, it varies by region. I'm generally seeing a wood look, and it may not be the engineered hardwood. It might be a luxury tile that could either be porcelain, it might be the heavy duty laminate, which is, by the way, beautiful in person, very durable, scratch resistant, and the graphics are great. It looks like wood, has nice texture to it, and it's very economical. And then if you get into more southern states like, let's say, Florida or Arizona, there is a lot of tile as opposed to any type of wood. So it does vary, but one thing is for certain, you have larger tiles. Maybe they're 12 by 24 or larger planks if you're dealing with the wood look, but again, larger format tiles. Well, I think that's it. That hits all the high points of things I'm seeing in kitchen design trends. And I hope it was helpful for your design or your remodel project that you might be coming up on. If you could, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you can see all our home tours and remodels that we do each week. All right, take care, have a great day.